girl can cook. She got the recipe. She got what you need. That girl can cook. That black girl magic. I gotta have it.
Hey y'all, and welcome back to my channel. And today guys, I'm going to be showing you how to make a delicious home style pot roast. So grab everything you need and let's get started. All right, everybody. So look, go ahead and preheat your oven to 300 degrees Fahrenheit. And before we start the cooking, we got to make us up a seasoning blend right quick, okay? So I'm going to add a tablespoon of seasoned salt, a teaspoon of onion powder, a teaspoon of garlic powder, a little bit of black pepper, probably about a half teaspoon in there, as well as some smoked paprika. I'm going to take all of that and put it in a small mixing bowl. And this is the blend of seasonings that we're going to use for our roast, all right? And guess what? When you pre-measure it, you don't over season your food. I promise you, this is more than enough for what you need. Believe me, trust me, all right? But go ahead and mix it to combine it, and then we're going to set that to the side while we prepare our roast, all right? So look, I'm going to be using a 2.5 pound chuck beef roast. That is my roast of choice. You can use a pork roast if you like to. Same cook time, same everything. You're just using pork, all right? But I'm going to use chuck roast, and I'm going to lather her down in a little bit of avocado oil. And I like to use that one because it has a high smoke point, so I don't have to worry about it burning real bad, all right? But once you get that oil on there, add about a tablespoon of Worcestershire sauce on one side as well as the other side. Now, not 2 tablespoons, just 1, okay? 1 tablespoon is enough. I promise. If you want to add more, that's up to you. But I'm going to go ahead and add that on. And then we're going to take that seasoning blend and we're just going to coat every single piece. Do you hear me? All right. Every single piece. Make sure you flip her on the other side and you season the other side. Do not season just one side, as well as where the fat is on the smaller sides. Okay. And with that, she is ready to be cooked. So now we're going to go over medium-high heat, because we want a good sear, right? And I'm going to be using my Dutch oven. If you don't have a Dutch oven, then you need to get one, all right? But no, really, if you don't have a Dutch oven, you can use a skillet and switch this into an aluminum pan. But first, I'm going to add in some avocado oil because remember, high smoke point, right? And we're going to sear our roast to lock in some good, delicious flavor. If you want to skip the searing, that's up to you, but I would not recommend. Make sure you sear your roast, all right? And I'm going to do it on both sides for about 3 minutes just to make sure I'm locking in that flavor. And don't forget the side with the fat, okay? Make sure you get that. That is very important. If you don't want any fat in your roast, you need to take it off because it will show up. Honey girl, she gonna be there. So take that out once you sear it. We're not trying to cook it through. I'm gonna add in 2 whole carrots that I chopped up. I like to chop mine thick so they don't get super mushy, you know, because when you make them too small, they just gonna cook through, all right? We don't want to do that. So I'm adding in also 1 small yellow onion and 2 stalks of celery that I also chopped up. You can chop your veggies however you like. This is how I like mine, so that's why I chopped them this way. But look, check this out. This is what's going to happen. Where you seared that roast, those seasonings and all that good meat fond is going to be on the bottom of your pot. You want to deglaze that, and you can use red wine or beef broth. And in my choice, I'm going to be using beef broth. And all you have to do is take a wooden spatula, add in 1 cup of beef broth, and you scrape it up, honey. And look, that ain't nothing but flavor, all right? So once you get that done, I contemplated. I said, am I going to add this packet or not? I said, why not? It's delicious, okay? So I'm adding 1 savory pot roast seasoning packet. If you don't want to use this, if you into the bioengineered type situation thing, you can set it to the side and never look at it. But if you're okay with using it, take that pack and mix it in a cup of beef broth. All right, 1 cup of beef broth. So far, we've used 2 cups of beef broth. We're going to end up using a full container, which is 4 cups. But right now, we only at 2. And once you get that in there, mix it, add your roast back in, and then you pour that mixture all over your roast and veggies, okay? Now, I almost forgot my potatoes because I decided at the last minute I was going to add them in there. They almost didn't make it, y'all. But I decided to go ahead and put them in there just for kicks, all right? But once you get your potatoes in, you're going to go ahead and add the rest of your beef broth. So remember, y'all, we used a total of 4 cups of beef broth. That's 1 full container, all right? I'm going to put that in the description box for you. I like to do a pinch of salt right there at the end. And then we're going to do 3 to 4 sprigs of thyme. And once you get all that in, pop the lid on, and we're going to bake this at 300 degrees Fahrenheit for about 3 hours and 30 minutes. And y'all, I'm telling you, tender, delicious. Look at that. I ain't playing. I'm telling you, it is absolutely delicious. I took my fork and I started shredding it, and I had to stop because I kept eating it. I just kept on eating it. But look, don't forget to take your time out. And now, all that's left for us to do is plate up this delicious roast. And there you have it, guys. Our delicious home-style pot roast. I mean, look at her. When I tell you she was absolutely amazing, and was, all right? But anyway, I want to thank you guys for watching. As always, thank you for tuning into my channel. And if you try this recipe out, let me know down in the comments. And I'll see y'all next time in the next video. Bye!